I've left the coast. Now I'm in a little bit of the mountains in Jalisco, the state of Jalisco, Mexico. I'm on a road that's pretty wonky right now. And I'm looking for this spot that looks like there's some camping in some pines. There's some hiking and a lookout. Well, in this part of Mexico, you can't just pull off the side of the road and get Wendy's, but what you can get are delicious tacos. There are taco stands everywhere. Oh my God, this is amazing. I have to say that these are some of the best tacos I've ever had in my life. And I've had a lot of tacos. The thing I love about Mexico is the food. It's so delicious. I just pulled off on the side of the road, actually. There's my truck. And I found these fantastic barbacoa tacos. And then the guys next door like, you should try this chicken. And I had some of that, and oh, if I wasn't stuffed, I would just stay here and eat all day. But I've got to get on the road and get to my camping spot. But man, was this good. Okay, I'm approaching the place that I'd like to stay tonight, and hopefully it's going to be open. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can find it. It's going to be right around here somewhere. Got my tent all set up right behind me here. This is a nice little campground and cabana area. It's not quite as primitive as I thought it was going to be, but it's a perfect overnight stop. You can see I've got some bathrooms and shower right there behind me, so that's perfect. The other thing I love is there are dogs all over the place here, and I'm a big dog person, so I've been making friends all day. I don't know. Hi. Give me a kiss. Thank you. You need a bath. Oh, you want to cuddle in? Okay. The other thing is there are warning signs everywhere saying don't go hiking alone because there are pumas and wild boars and all kinds of things out here in these woods. And so I was hoping I'd be able to go on a little bit of a hike, but they highly discourage that. So I'm not going to do that, but I will see what I can find around here. This is a great place for one night. I think if I was here with friends, maybe I'd spend 2 or 3 nights. They also have cabanas, little cabins that you can rent. But I need to get back to the coast. And so tomorrow I'll head on to Puerto Vallarta and see if I can find another place in the city to camp there. I've never camped in the middle of a city, but I think I found a spot. We'll do that. And tonight I'll just read my book, relax in these woods, and enjoy myself. This morning I decided to come out on this dirt road and just explore a little bit. I just thought it'd be fun to stick my car in rock crawl. There's some rock crawl patches on this road and some other things, and test out the traction control and just learn a little bit more about off-roading. And so far it's been a blast. Shots and some birds of prey. I don't know what they are, hawks or something, buzzards, who knows. but they started circling the drone. I had to land really quickly, and then when I was trying to land, a couple cars came by, and they were asking me why I was blocking the road. It's so fun. But yeah, that's the second, maybe third time I've almost had my drone taken down from birds of prey. And these guys are big. I think they're hawks. I don't know. They're really big. It's time for some delicious huevos rancheros or something. I think I'm a little bit late. Can you even hear me over the music? It's so loud here. Oh, I'm really hungry. Wow. Gracias. Gracias. Fresh tortillas. Oh man, these are fresh. And mole. Okay. Oof, hot. This mole is pretty good, but I have to say, in comparison with the tacos I had yesterday, it doesn't even compete. It's almost worth driving all the way back 3 hours to have more of those tacos. Made it to Puerto Vallarta and found this really cool little camping spot, and I'm debating if I'm going to stay here for a full week, which is something I didn't even consider. Pretty much any city that has a Senior Frogs, it's not a city that I like, but there's some really cool little shops and restaurants and all kinds of stuff around. This is a secure place. It's got clean bathrooms and showers. It doesn't have any Wi-Fi, but there are coffee shops and stuff around, so maybe I'll just take a break and hang out here for a week. I don't know, we'll see how tonight goes. Last night in the mountains, I was freezing. I have an electric blanket. Even with that electric blanket, it was so cold, it was miserable. So we'll see. Here it's supposed to cool down into the 70s at night. So that sounds perfect to me. And everything's locked up so I can walk around. You know, there's a gate. This could be the perfect place. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Take a chance on Puerto Vallarta. Maybe it's going to be good. Well, as it turns out, the little camping spot was pretty spectacular, and so I decided to stay not 1, not 2, but 3 days. So I've been enjoying Puerto Vallarta. It's New Year's, and so everything's been a big party. All the stuff down the road that I wanted to go see, everything is closed. I can't really do anything until after New Year's Day. So I thought, why not just stay and enjoy it? And so that's what I've been doing. And now you can see that it's like a ghost town here because it was such a big party last night. Nobody wants to be up this morning. So all the cafes, all the restaurants, everything is closed. It's sort of crazy. Usually there's all kinds of people and stuff out here. Let's see if I can find a coffee shop. Gracias. Okay, let's fix these guys up. I'm not sure what that is, but ooh, that looks hot. Let's try it. Squeeze a lemon. Okay. Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I'm in Puerto Vallarta here in the AutoZone. I just bought oil, oil filter, all that kind of stuff because I need to change my oil. There's not a Land Rover dealer or any Jiffy Lube or anything that I can find anywhere. So I'm going to do it myself at just a local roadside workshop. So they're called Taller. I'll find one of those guys, and then in about 500 miles or so I need to do that. The other thing is I'm about to go off-grid for maybe a week, maybe longer. I need to get food and resupply myself. And guess what I found? Yep, Walmart. There's a Walmart Supercenter here, so not a big fan of Walmart, but in a pinch, it'll work. So I'm off to resupply, get all my junk, and then we'll see what happens. I've survived Walmart. I'm stocked up on food for about a week. I also got some supplies to hold some things. And now it's time to go and head south. I was in town a lot longer than I anticipated. I thought I'd maybe stay 1 or 2 nights in that camping spot I found. But it turned out it was just a perfect spot for me. It was pretty quiet. It was inexpensive. It had great facilities. There was a cafe with great Wi-Fi nearby. And that's really what I needed, because it was New Year's and it was just after Christmas. It's a time to connect with friends and family. I needed to be able to chat on WhatsApp and Skype and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't really do anything in town, but I did what I needed to do, which was I just needed to take care of my connections with people and the people that are close to me, get some good mental health days in, and that was good. I stayed off of social media. I didn't edit a video, didn't do any of those things, and sometimes that's exactly what the doctor ordered. It can be exhausting being online all the time. I really needed some people connections, so that was great. So now I am heading south, and there's a wildlife refuge that, I don't know if they rescue, but they set baby turtles free into the ocean, and it's a whole educational process about the ecology and the ecosystem and everything right on the beaches here. I don't know if it's open. I contacted them and I got no response, so I'm just going to take a chance. It's about a 2-hour drive off the main highway. At the very least, it's going to be a beautiful place to go, and at the very best, I'm going to learn a lot of stuff about turtles and ecology and get an education, and hopefully have a wonderful place to stay. If it's as good as I think it's going to be, I might even stay for a week. I don't know. Let's go find out. I was driving along, I saw this little restaurant. It's Restaurante Kumi, and guess who I met? I met Kumi, and she showed me all the stuff in her restaurant, and then I found out she speaks English. She's watching me right over here. So Kumi's making me coffee, and her daughter's making me huevos rancheros, and it's gonna be perfect. Okay, I have to show you something funny. This is in video. Aaron Nace, Flern, you guys know Flern. I've been trying to get in touch with him. He lives in Puerto Vallarta and also Yalepa. And I thought he was in Yalepa. I was going to go and drive over. And he just messaged me right before I left internet. And so now I am borrowing this phone so, from my new friend. And I'm talking to Aaron Nace right now on a stranger's telephone. And I don't know if he's getting these or not, but this is hilarious. Oh, he's asking me. Okay, fantastic. We're gonna talk tonight. Perfect, we got it. Gracias. Okay. Aaron, if you see this on YouTube, this is hilarious. This is where I am. Say hello to Aaron. Hola, Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
Gracias por tu teléfono. Okay. Oh, that is too funny. Okay, I reached the end of the road. It's not what I expected, but a guy told me that I can drive where it says no, not to drive, go on the beach, and then camp. I'm afraid I might get stuck, but no guts, no glory. I think I'll walk around first. Okay, let's see if we can drive through here. Hola. ¿Es posible con mi coche? Let's see. That's a little scary, but it looks like, oh yeah, I can do that. Hola.
Hola.
Yeah, look over there. Okay, it looks slightly challenging for just a small section, but totally doable. So let's drive over to the beach, go camping. Hopefully we don't get stuck. It's a video. Of course I'm stuck. What an idiot I am. Jeez. Okay. Well, sure enough, I got stuck. I got stuck on the beach here. Even a little kid told me not to do what I did, but I did it. So the guy helped me out, Michael. He's a German somewhere. I'm gonna give him some beers and say thank you. He's here with his girlfriend. Hey, Michael. He saved me. Thank you so much.
It came from the heart.
He's a German. They're the best. Right? I should have been driving my BMW is what I should have been doing. The challenge is finding a place to camp because you can't camp on the beach. You can't do what I did. I did about the stupidest thing ever because this is a refuge. So luckily I didn't hurt any turtles. So now it's time to find a place to camp. And once I do that, then I can come back and check out the turtles. I was hoping though I could camp right here on the beach and just set up and stay out for a week or two. That is not the case. And everything back here is just sort of, well, not the best, not the best. The entire plan for the night has fallen through. I talked to Miguel, he's the guy that does all the turtle stuff. There is no release tonight and tomorrow probably not because the nests haven't hatched. And so there's no there's no turtles. The camping plan is, or I thought I was going to be able to camp. You can camp over there if you hike and sleep on the ground or something. I can't do that with my car, so that doesn't work. There's no bathrooms here. Just all the stuff that I planned on having happen has not happened. So now I'm going to have to figure out if I want to just search around and find a camping place here, or cave in and get a cheap hotel tonight, or what. But nothing has happened the way that I had planned for it to happen. So let's figure it out. I found a little place. I think it'll work. Rooftop tent. I've set everything up. I found a fantastic place to stay the night. It's right on the beach. It's next to this really cool hotel. And you know, I never anticipated I'd be staying here tonight. And that's what I love about traveling. I thought this morning I was going to come down and hang out on an ecological reserve and learn about turtles, and I ended up driving onto the ecological reserve, and thank God I didn't hurt any turtles, but I could have. I got stuck in the sand. I met a cool German. I met a wonderful lady who has a restaurant. She let me use her phone to talk to my friend Aaron, and I was so bummed I missed him by about 20 minutes. But here is the crazy thing. When I got here, they have Wi-Fi. I connected to Wi-Fi, and I had a message from Aaron, and he said, hey, I'm not very far. I'll just join you tomorrow. So he's going to come down. He's going to meet me here tomorrow at this place. And the reason for that is he knows the owners of the hotel that are right next to me, right over here. He knows them. I mean, what are the odds of that? And so it's going to be fantastic. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? He's going to show me around. We're going to have a lot of fun. But I think that's a good place to end this video. We've had a bunch of fun. You've seen some things. And so I think we can pack more into the next video. We can see what Aaron has to say and learn more about his story and why he's in Mexico, all kinds of stuff. So, hey, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the bell, all that stuff you hear a million times. But really, it helps a lot. Helps me make these videos. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize and actually make a living from doing this. So please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and then turn on the bell so you get notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. you.